Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about powdering your mature skin. So if that interests you, continue watching. So as we age, putting powder onto our skin is, you can take yourself from looking dewy to healthy to like looking cakey and dried up in a matter of seconds by not applying your powder correctly. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you two of my favorite powders I use for just setting areas, especially on mature skin that need to be set. So today I'm going to show you how to set your makeup so it looks smooth and blurred without looking cakey. So for mature skin, a finely milled powder is really, really important. Find ones that say smoothing, blurred, airbrush, anything that says anything like that is a really good powder for mature women to purchase. Okay, I love this one here. This is the Prism Libre from Givenchy. It's just this beautiful, finely milled powder that sits on the skin, absolutely gorgeous. I never have to worry about this looking cakey. Okay, another one that I like, and this is more of a pressed powder, okay, is this one here. This is the Ambient Light palette, okay, and this is from Hourglass, okay. So each one of these you would apply differently. So this says soft light, radiant, so anything that says anything like that is key to. So powder sits best on hydrated skin. So make sure that your skin is hydrated, make sure that you have some type of primer on underneath there. So we don't want to go in there and apply anything on skin that looks dry and patchy. Okay, so I'm going to show you first what I like to use here, this Givenchy one. And what I do is I tap a little bit into the top here. Okay, it looks like this, and this is in the shade, it's a loose, it's a mattifying, blurring, loose powder, okay? And then what we do is I take one of these powder puffs to apply a loose powder. I don't like going on dusting loose powders onto my face because I really feel like that's when it gets cakey. So what I like to do is just go in there and I'll take one of these triangle like powder puffs like that. It'll look like that when you're done. And then I'll even go in and tap it against my hand a little bit. So it really is, you're not getting too much powder there. And then if I need to go in, if I need to set my concealer, I'll go in and I'll just press underneath my eye. I'm not swiping, I'm just pressing. Okay, then some other areas where I don't like shine is I'll go in the middle of my forehead here and I'll just press that in. I don't want to bring my powder up too far here because I have the texture up here and my skin has a tendency to be a little bit drier up and through there. But here it gets a little bit more oily. Now, in the areas where I'll get creasing when I have a foundation on are here, like in my label fold. I'll go in there and I'll gently press, and then I'll come down here where I have like the Mariette lines and go in there and I'll just press it in, okay? And I'm really using very little. I don't use too much. And then I'll just kind of sit back. I don't typically get too oily or shiny up and through here, so I don't really need to set anything. And these are like the 4 areas that I like to set. Right here, in between my eyebrows, underneath my eye, and then my label fold, and then here my marionette line. Now, if I'm going to use the Ambient Light palette, which is a compact, more or less, right? I have 3 options, okay, depending on what I need to powder. So this first one here is soft light, okay? And I'm just gonna take a brush, a dense brush like this. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna rub my brush around in it. And you can see I get a good coating on there. And then I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna press this underneath my eye. Just keep pressing. And this has a soft light to it, so it's gonna send some reflections, right, from underneath my eye. It's gonna be, you know, kind of be brightening for the under eye. I don't want to use anything that's too dark looking, right? So I just want to go in there and press that gently. Then I'll also go here and I'll press it in here. But I'm pressing, right? I'm not swiping again. And then if I need to go in here, I'll go in here and I'm just pressing it into the skin. And then come down here and press. It's all about pressing, and it's about using very little product. I think as we age, the less product we use, the better off we are. Now we need to go in there and do an area in my eye here and just kind of, I'll take the smaller side of this brush. This is the Mario F1 brush, and go in and just press this underneath my eye. Both are very soft, they're very blurring, that nothing looks too heavy or too cakey. It hasn't aged me. I've seen people go and put like tons of powder on after they just did like this very hydrated look, and it just looks like and very, very cakey. Yeah, and it has like these little light particles underneath there, so it's going to give some sort of, it's going to give it a reflection, and it's going to be very lifting. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did gain any value from this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to grab my free guide. It's in the description box below, and it's a guide to all of my products that I like to use for healthy glowing skin and healthy hair. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.